Hello everyone, this is Daniel Lee and I wanted to do my recap for today. I traded two stocks. Well, just to preface a little bit, I've been struggling a little bit with this kind of volatile market that tends to have a lot of effect, like the overall market has a lot of effect on the individual stocks, or the individual stocks are not moving that much on news about that stock as much as market news. So it's been a little tough the last couple of trading days. But I think I've been able to pinpoint exactly what changes I need to make. So it's basically two things. I need to stop trading things that have conflicting signals. I want to have more setups that have very clear as different signals, all pointing towards the same direction, and also sticking only to very recognizable setups. So having said that, let's just go into my first trade. It was ACB. It gapped up a lot today, I think around 10%, and I liked it because of that. So it opened at around this level, the 672, and I saw that it was, basically the harmonious chart, right? Not that much stuff as in the form of resistance. So this was what happened in the beginning. It was moving like this. It went pre-market. It went up on the first minute. It went down. Went up again. I actually wanted to take it long right here with stop below VWAP, and that would have been a great entry. But since I had a couple of bad days, I was just a little hesitant. I got burned before, so I waited for more confirmation. It went up again. It hit. Once I saw that it was holding here in this next candle, I took it long with a stop, I believe, below here, below this moving average right here. So I took that long, and also on the 2-minute chart, let's see, it was also, it also seemed here like it was ready to go up, right? So it came, it's like an ABCD, A, B, C holding, and then ready for another pop. So I took it, I started partialing 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to 1. I took all out here because it just looked very parabolic to me. It definitely had some more space to go, but it was such a huge move that I didn't have that many shares left, but I should have stick with it. So after that, I waited a little bit. I wanted to see an ABCD. That's another one that I do very well when the stock is strong and then does an ABCD. So here it went down, it touched here, went back up, and then I was thinking maybe here was gonna hold, but then it went down again and then spiked back up. And why did I take it? It also looked very much like an ABCD on the 5-minute chart. So let's see that. So here you can see it went up, it went down, it was holding this 5 EMA, which had also bounced before, huge wick, looked like a hammer. On the next 5-minute high, I took it. It started to look good because it made another, it was starting to make a trend, 5-minute high, higher high, higher low, another 5-minute high, higher, higher low. But then when it broke and it didn't look anymore like it was going to be a higher high, higher low on the 5-minute, but it was somehow, I don't know exactly what it was gonna, I didn't think it was gonna dump this much, especially if how strong it was, but I just got out because I didn't feel comfortable long, and I'm glad I did, because then it just dumped after that. I thought about taking a short here again, but I didn't. I just, as I said, I'm trying to stick with better trades. And then my next trade was on Roku. I did I believe, so this was a great just short from the beginning, just bleeding down. Here I took it long twice. We gotta go on the 1 minute because you cannot see it that well from here. But this is exactly what the kind of trade that I don't want to take anymore. That I made the mistake of taking it. The one on ACB that I took, the ABCD, the one before I just talked, I liked that one. That one was a good trade, although it didn't pan out. But this one I don't think I should have taken. There were conflicting signals. On one side, it definitely looked like a double bottom, and then like maybe it wanted to go back to the VWAP. Plus, the other thing that made me took it was a new 15-minute high, right? So it made a new 15-minute high, but I shouldn't, because I just didn't like the conflicting signals with the way that it kind of looked also like a flag for another leg down. So I took it. Luckily, I didn't. I think I got in, I got out, I got in again, and then got out. But luckily, I got before this dump. But then after this dump, I saw this classic head and shoulders. Right, it went up, and then another one, and then it went back all the way back to the to this initial point, because this is no longer a trend. You know, maybe if you had gone down to here and then keep going up, it was a trend. But the fact that it went back all the way down here, this is definitely like a very clear head and shoulders. So I waited to hit around this point, right, with the other shoulder. I took it here because I also saw the 9 on the 5, which I know is going to be very big resistance because it keeps bouncing from there. So it coincided, so I took it short right here with a stop above here. And then because this move was already extended to the down, I took my first partial on 1 to 1. Then I think this was like 1.5 to 1. This was 2 to 1, and then here I got all out. But eventually it did keep moving down. I probably should have had some more patience and hold because it did go down. But at least I got close to a 2 to 1 on this one, and that's it. So I'm gonna try to stick with those high probability trades that have very strong signals one way and not that much on the other way. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you.